Hi, everybody. Paul Walsh here once again with my friend Michael Dobbs. Today, we're going to talk about customer relationship management in the age of COVID and the age of digital. One of the really big benefits that we have nowadays is the ability to bring in external data. Of course, we talk about weather a lot, but there's other external data that you can actually leverage and then combine with sales data to create really, really interesting hyper-local insights. So the next question is, okay, once we know that, how can we, as a large CPG company or a large retailer, leverage it to become very hyper-local and very relevant to our customers that are in our database? And the way to do that, of course, is using the technologies that we have available, using AI, and integrating that into platforms like Salesforce.com, for example. Here to talk more about the specifics around this is my friend Michael. Go ahead, Michael.
Thanks, Paul. We see that this is a great opportunity to drive consumer relevance into messaging that our partners have, whether it's a CPG company or a retailer, to their clients. When you're doing CRM, when you're driving loyalty of customers, it's incredibly important that your messaging is relevant to the customer where they are at that moment. So let's take a look at some examples of this. We did some work with a major soup company. We understood when people are thinking about buying soup. And I'll give you a hint, it's not when it's beautiful and sunny out, but instead it's really more when it's cold out, possibly rainy or even snowy. And at that point, people are thinking about, first of all, buying, and second of all, certainly eating soup. That's when this company starts triggering messaging to consumers to buy more soup. Another example was when we worked with a major coffee chain. And we helped them to understand that there's a certain band of temperature across much of the United States that's around 69 degrees. And at that band of temperature, people tend to change from a cold cup of coffee to a warm cup of coffee, or vice versa if the temperature is going up. And so what do they do with that? Well, very simply, people are going to be looking for that warm cup of coffee because it's cold out. And so when the temperature drops below that level, this company starts sending out messaging showing warm cups of coffee and deals that support a warm cup of coffee. So what do we see in the way of results? Well, if your messaging is more relevant to the customer, you're going to end up seeing better open rates on the messaging that you're sending out, better conversion rates, and obviously as a result of that, higher sales and higher customer engagement. If you'd like to learn any more about this, please reach out to Paul or to myself. We'd love to help you. Thank you so much.